Good morning. I am so mad against Facebook today. I do have to shoot from below just because they removed that one feature, so I can't do that mirror effect. It is January 15th and it is presently 11:03. I am gonna log in here on my other device. It's just so I could catch you as well. But anyways, really upsetting for that part. The fact that I could just shoot like this way so you get to see the right side of my stamping. So I'm very happy to be here anyways this morning. And if you're watching me live, please say hello. Please say where you're watching from. I would love to know. I'm just gonna get this started right here. You know, when you get comfortable with something and then suddenly Facebook decides to change things around, it is not fun at all. So you get comfortable and then here we are in this situation. So they remove that mirror effect and hopefully they fix that bug very soon. So anyways, it is what it is. We'll make it work together. I have a very fun card for you today. It is going to be very easy to make as well. I am still featuring the beautiful butterflies bundle. And if ever you've caught me this week, we've made this beautiful card earlier on. I think it was Monday. So on Monday, I did do this card. Yesterday, we made this cute fun fold and then it opened like this. So that was fun as well. And then today I want to show you a beautiful and easy technique on how you could get rid of all your scrap designer series paper. Who here has lots of designer series paper at home, lots of leftover and scraps? I do have a fun way how we could use that today. If you're catching me in replay, please say hello. Please say where you're from. I always get inspired by where you are all messaging me from, and I love answering questions as well. So the beautiful butterflies collection is a beautiful stamp set, part of the mini catalog, and it is in the January to April catalog. It also has 13 dies, lots of beautiful dies. They're also called the beautiful butterfly dies. I'm continuing to use our designer series paper that is part of the Sale A Bration Catalogue. And it is so beautiful. It makes me feel like spring. Here today, it's -1 degrees in Regina. It is windy though, but very sunny. I felt like I wanted to stay in the sun, just sit in the snow and just put my face in the sun because it's so amazing to get that vitamin D. So we take it when we can, that's for sure. So I don't know if you've earned this designer series paper for free, but it is pretty good. We'll need a piece of basic cardstock this morning. Look how tiny it is. So it is a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we'll need a second piece that is 4 by 5. So that's very tiny, only those two pieces right here. And you'll understand why I'm actually gonna add a third piece. You know what? I'm thinking it might be worth adding a third piece. So we're gonna go ahead as well and cut another piece of basic white cardstock. This one is gonna be 4 by 5 1/4. So 3 pieces of basic white. If you prefer a card base that is colored, then my color combination today is a combination of grainy apple green and fresh Freesia, as well as melon mambo. So you can decide to add that as your background piece if you wish. So this piece is gonna layer right here, and this one we're gonna do something special with it. Oh good, I have somebody there, Karen, watching from Naples, Florida. You wanna know something, Karen? Naples, Florida, my brother-in-law had a house there. It was so beautiful, but his kids still needed to, they were still in high school, so they felt that they weren't going there quite enough. But I did feel like when I went to Naples that it was kind of, I felt like it was like down south. Like the beach is so beautiful and the restaurants had the most amazing food. So shout out to you. I hope it's great weather. So I have lots of leftover pieces, and here they are. These are all 1/2 inch by 6, but you could use any size that you want. If you have pieces that are 3/4 inch or even bigger, then you could use those as well. So what my plan is today I'm going to be using these, and we're going to use that green glue that I love so much. If you want to use a different glue, you might do so. Oh, hello, Lucy. So yes, we do have people on. So any side is great. I want you to just grab those leftover pieces, and I'm going to go in a diagonal angle, but if you want to go straight, you can do so. I'm going to make sure that I'm featuring all the beautiful colors. Oh, Paul is there too. Good morning. Greetings. Cold in Utah, -4 Celsius. Well, -1. So, and I find it's warm here, so that's pretty funny. So now I'm grabbing this one, any one that you want. So you could do this over and over. And for now, I'm not going on my edges too much. You know, last night I kept dreaming. I don't know why sometimes we dream a lot, but I was having these dreams about losing my laptop. I don't know if it's all because of this new arrangement with Facebook, and it was on my mind all day. And then when I woke up early this morning, I looked at Facebook to see if they had fixed the little problem, but no. And I did reach out to one of our IT ladies who was very good to demonstrators, and she said it wasn't me the issue, it's them. They removed that one, and some people have lost that privileges, and I'm one of those lucky ones. So no, none of that for me. So if I don't use that one that they remove, what happens is you get the mirror effect of everything that I stamp. So that's not fun. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure, I think the biggest decision you'll have with this card is trying to figure which designer's paper that you'll want to use. So I'm just going like this. And you're probably thinking, what the heck is she doing? I do want to add a little bit more green. So I'm gonna add some green right here. How does that look on your end? Does it look like colorful? You know, I've been designing with this paper all week. I'm not usually a person that designs with brights and stuff like that, but it did turn out pretty good. So I had some incentives for my team, and I might share them a little later this week, but I don't know if I should share them now, because if they see my live or they see my post, then they'll know that it's for them. But anyways, I made these cute little packages featuring this beautiful paper yesterday. Okay, so let's see, whichever else paper are we gonna use today? I did want to have a little bit of more purple. I feel like it's missing some purple, or maybe green. Let's do some green right here. Yeah. It is colorful, right? So out of my comfort zone, Lucy. I don't know. And then the last piece, I'm just going to do some whites here. I think that's pretty good. So now I could turn this paper around. I might need to add some in the corner. And we're just going to snip this right here. Same thing here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna regret this. I'm going in the glue here. Okay, and then right on this side. I think don't they say that we have to sit in the sun like daily or something like that? Anyways, I just felt like sitting in the snowbank this morning. Yesterday I had this super bad migraine, which I don't get very often, but about once a month I do, and normally it takes me about 3 days to get rid of them, but I think I managed to get rid of it early. Now, I'm gonna sneeze, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, bless me. I am going to add one just here, just in case. So colorful it is. Okay. you go. Super cute. So now the ha-ha moment. Oh, thank you. Tammy's saying bless me because of my sneezing. I'm gonna be using this beautiful butterfly. So do you know where I'm going with this? We are gonna be layering the butterfly right down here. So if you want more purple, you go up. My suggestion though, just gonna flip it around. I'm gonna go this way because I love purple. So you'll need to leave an extra space at the top, okay? So I'm just gonna bring my cutting part right here. And we're gonna tuck this right in here. Thank you, Karen. You know, there's a couple of things that I love about Regina. This is not my our home, our permanent, like it's our temporary home, I should say. I do love that it's sunny most of the time, but there is a lot of dust here. So Lucy says that she takes rail packs for migraines and it works really well as long as I take it as soon as a migraine starts. And I have to say that for myself, I never get like an aura of knowing when it comes. So that's why it's a bit tricky for me. So now we have our butterfly. You see where I'm going with this? I'm just gonna put it aside because I do want to cut something else while we're here with this big guy. So I'm just gonna use a piece of leftover cardstock, and I am gonna continue with the stylish shape dies. So for this time, I'm using number 2. So the number 2 circle. So I like to say which one it is because sometimes when we watch on video, we don't really know which one it is. So thank you for that suggestion, Lucy. I will check on that. I used to have injections and stuff, but it is what it is. So very cute little detail that we're gonna keep for a little while later. So look at it, it's right here. And I'm gonna make a little tiny hole in it, and then we're gonna save that for later so we get to see. So look how cute that is. I love making my own tags. Let's set this aside. I don't think I need it anymore. So we're gonna put that here, bring this back. And now we're gonna continue with our card. So let me bring back our card base. Now we're gonna require to do a little bit of surgery this morning. So I am gonna remove this part right here. And I'm gonna go on the opposite side and I'm gonna remove this part right here. And now I'm just assuring that everything is glued down properly. So there is like a little tiny score line. We don't see it very well. And the reason why is because it is so thick on this side. And if you were going on a horizontal way, you could leave this spacing on like with no designer series paper. So, but I really wanted that look of that like diagonal side. Paul says that he gets migraine too, that he found taking 3 Excedrin's migraine formula. I used to get a compounded medication, but the ingredients are no longer available. Oh, not fun. So look how cute this is. Anyways, migraines are the worst. The good thing is I got rid of it. And I also found a new remedy that you can, if you put your feet in hot water, it helps the blood flow going back to your brain. So I've been doing that too. I'm going to use fresh Freesia again, just because it goes with everything that I've done this week. I'm going to use my blending brush. And what I'm going to do now is just add, let me test it first, a little bit of color. And this is on my 4 by 5 1/4 basic white sheet. And I'm just going around like this. If you don't want to do that step, you don't need to, but it's up to you. And then you could tap or you could go like this, but remember when you are using the lid, you risk of damaging your tip. So this one as well is a fresh Freesia, but it's the light one. So you get to see this part here. Now, sometimes I could be a bad stamper. So I am gonna go here, time to celebrate. And I am gonna stamp that in Melon Mambo, and I'm gonna do it right away. And if it's bad, then I could just flip my cardstock. I feel like when I rush to stamp, I don't stamp as great. Of course, I could have used a smaller block, which would have been a lot more helpful. So this is gonna go pretty much in the center right here. Voila. And now I'm gonna bring this piece in, and this is gonna tuck right here. So the reason I added some fresh Freesia around is just to make it stand out a little bit more. So you could use your Terran tape, you could use your green glue, whichever you want. I use my Terran tape for my first one. I just found that my card didn't have as much flexibility. So for this one, I am gonna try a little bit of the green glue. Green glue is very good if you live in a climate that is very humid. So here it's pretty dry. Next week, I'll be in the humid climate back again. So okay, so here we have that part. So now we gotta let this dry. Haha, Paul is saying good excuse to get a hot tub or sauna. Absolutely, we did have a hot tub in our other home and we are missing it. I'm looking at getting an infrared sauna. I would love that, so it's on my wish list. That's for sure, because of all the benefits. When you get to be my age, you'll understand. Okay, so now let's grab a couple of maybe dimensionals just to pop this proportion a little higher. And then continue to feature the bundle. Like I'm still featuring the same bundle, beautiful butterflies. We are just gonna give it a crisp little push right here. And I'm a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes, so I see there's a little bit of green glue missing, so we're gonna add that right there. Perfect. I'm gonna take out this little punch guy. And now I'm gonna go with the Hello using Melon Mambo, still from the Beautiful Butterflies stamp set. I'm just gonna stamp that right here. Now, we have that step done as well. So the fresh Freesia ribbon comes as well part of that catalog, and it's one of my favorite. If you prefer using baker's twine, you could do so. It's up to you. Whichever one you want. I just want a fluffy bow. I love that SAB look, and I feel like this paper brings that. So not a double knot, not a double bow or anything, just a very simple basic bow. If you want to cut it in half to make it a little bit thinner, you could do that as well. I'm just going to do a regular bow. I've been also incorporating walking, so because the weather is milder, I want to ensure that I do those 12,000 or 10,000 steps a day, so lots of fun stuff. I feel like everybody's like so upbeat when there's sun. I hope to my friends in Ontario and Quebec that we have sun in Ontario, because I'm coming your way, so I want to keep having this sun. So you see we have this part done. I'm going to take out my snips, and I'm using the ones that I just use for ribbon, so there's no glue on there or anything like that. So we have that as well. And then we'll also need our purple sequins, and these are part of the Sale A Bration Catalog as well that you can get and earn for free. So I don't know if it was done on purpose, but I just find that everything blends so perfectly. So let's add this. So remember this backspace step. If you want, you could use fresh Freesia, melon mambo, grainy apple green. You don't need to do white if you don't want to. For those who follow me on Instagram, you might see a different version. So here we go. This is gonna go right here. Look how cute that is. So now we have it must have stayed put, but a flap that opens up and down like this. And I'm just gonna add this portion right here. Like that. And now we're gonna take some of our little purple sequins. Love that they have adhesive on the back. It's so addictive when you see that. We're gonna add one here. One right here. And a third little one up here. Now you could embellish the coordinating envelope, and then it opens just like that. So it is very simple to do. Here's another version. So for this one, happy birthday comes with the beautiful butterfly stamp set. I added the ribbon and on the side instead, so you have a different option. Now let me move all the others. And then this feels so spring-ish when you look at all our cards that are starting to, let's go right here. You know, you get to see a bunch of them here and there. Paul is funny saying that I can't be older than 29. No, actually, you'll have to increase to 20 years on that. But anyways, it is what it is. But how fun is this little basic and easy technique where you can just make all these cards and it just uses your entire designer series paper. Of course, you can go ahead and use all of them, but I just love it. And I actually do love this one that we made together where you have just that little tag right there. Of course, you could layer more butterflies on top if you wanted to, but I just find it's an easy way, plus a kind of a fun-full version of this card or else there's this one. And I did add, sometimes I cheat and I added like a little dimensional on the inside, and really the goal was that is just because I didn't want the card to stay open, but really this one opens as well, and the bow is just on the side because I did not want to hide that beautiful butterfly. So thanks for watching me today, and I hope Facebook figures out this situation about how it is with the wand, the magic wand, but I did not want to stamp upside down for you today. So here they all are, and you get to face down. So enjoy your day. Have a great one, everyone. Bye-bye.